not let them get any extra yards after the catch.
You ever go into a game against talent like that and say, hey, they're probably going to make a couple plays that we might have to live with? Or do you go in thinking, we're not going to give them any, we're not going to give them anything?
I mean, as a defense, you don't want to give them anything, but I mean, sometimes they will make a couple of catches. So, I mean, you just got to limit it after the catch, I guess.
Is this a kind of game where you feel like, as a secondary, you guys can, not that you haven't proven yourself at this point this year, but knowing this is going to be one of the toughest tests you face all year, is this just one where you kind of rise to the occasion and try and make a statement?
I mean, we definitely have to step our game up from the past couple of weeks. We still haven't played a full game yet, so I mean, we'll hopefully be able to maintain our play throughout the whole game.
It doesn't seem like, you can't tell who you guys are playing by talking to you and listening to you. Does it continues not to matter who you play, even though this is a big-time marquee opponent in the Coliseum?
It really does. I mean, you got to prepare the same way every single week, because if you don't, then somebody that you underestimate will make some plays on you. So we go into every week trying to prepare just as much as we did last week.
There's been some talk about you guys haven't been tested in the fourth quarter, but there's been a lot of other guys who have played. You guys maybe have fresh legs. Does it sort of help both ways, that you guys are fresh and if other guys need to step in, they're ready too?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I want to play the whole game, so it really helps when you're able to know when you have some backups that know what they're doing as well. So I mean, it is a good thing that they got some playing time.
Avery, have you been preparing for the enormity of the game, of the atmosphere, the crowd, everything? How is Coach preparing you for that this week?
He really hasn't made it any different than the last couple of weeks that we played. It's been the same preparation going into the same game. We just know that they got a couple of good playmakers that they can get the ball to, so we just got to limit them.
Love the Trojan fight song playing over and over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a little motivational tactic that they use to try to get us going during practice. So,
that you won't hear it if they're not scoring. Is that sort of the idea, that you guys get sick of hearing it, that you don't want to deal with it during the game at all?
I mean, I guess sometimes I barely even notice it, so it really doesn't matter to me.
What did you make of Marquise Lee's game against Arizona?
I mean, it's the best ever in the Pac-12, so he's a good player. He broke the record in Pac-12, so I mean, he's gonna make some plays. But you just gotta limit him.
Yeah, you and Avery back there, you and Brian back there. How can you help out the corners with Marquise Lee and Robert Wood?
Just making sure we stay over the top, not let anything get behind us. Like I said, doing our job. So not have our eyes in the backfield for the play action and leave those guys in a vulnerable situation.
How important is their play action to what they do?
It's very important. Their run game is it helps out their passing game a lot. So I mean, if they can get that run game going like they did last year, it's really going to cause some problems for us.
And what do you make of Barkley? I mean, he's a four-year senior. Do you see that he's even better than he is, last year?
Yeah, he's improved a lot. I mean, he's the first number overall pick. So I mean, he's a smart player, and we just got to do our best to try to outsmart him.
You take more from watching them against Arizona, or more from watching film of you guys playing them last year? What do you get more value out of?
Our game last year, and a couple of similar teams that they played. Our style of defense from their past games this season.
When you watch the tape from last year, what is it that you look at and say, this is what we got to do better? Where did it kind of fall apart defensively?
Them running the ball. They were able to run the ball really good that game, so it opened up their passing game.
Does last year's game, do you guys still think about, does it matter that you lost that game?
It doesn't matter. I don't think about it. I mean, we still went on to win a Rose Bowl that year, so it really doesn't matter.
Based upon last year's game, do you feel you owe them?